Welcome back everyone to 3 Lines TCG, back at it again with another One Piece video. We're going to be doing a One Piece grab bag. This is episode number 2. It won't be as big as the first grab bag, to be fair, just in terms of volume, but I think it will have enough unique packs and hopefully enough unique hits to make up for it. This is all thanks to a member and friend of the channel, Ty Day. I know it's going to start getting confusing because I keep thanking people named Ty. It's a different person. There's 2 people that we call Ty. This is Ty Day. The normal is Ty, which is McEpic. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm not going to get into it. The point is, I think he's watched too many of my One Piece videos, and just like the bubonic plague, he has now succumbed to being a crack fiend for opening packs. Which I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, but here we are. None of the difference. He managed to find some cards at Target. I mean, I don't know where he... I can't find them, but I guess I need to, as soon as they're available, I need to drive immediately down to his place. But I met up with him this week, and he dropped off some goodies for us, so we're going to open these today. I'm actually quite excited. So we have a little bit, I think there's 2 promo cards there that, you know, may be getting a couple 4-letter words starting with a G. That's all I'm thinking. We're going to get into it, of course. So this is the Illustration Box Vol.1. Looking forward to opening this. And it looks like it has 2 OPO 6 packs and 2 OPO 8 packs. So I'm not sure what the if the chances are any more with this, like if they sort of stack up the promo boxes or anything like that, but we're going to find out. This set kind of flew under the radar a little bit. It's not even a set, it's just like this box sort of flew under the radar a bit, at least for me. I think it came out a couple weeks before OP10, so it hasn't really seen, I've not really seen too much about it. There's another volume 2, actually, ironically, as I started recording this, Ty Day called me and said that there was another 2. Actually, like there was like 4 available at Target. He went to Target again. I'm telling you, he's a crack fiend. And Volume 2 was there as well. So I may try and get that as you know, at a later date if this one does well, and we might try and open that. But we have some loose packs as well. We had OPO 8, so we'll open that of course with the other OPO 8. And then he actually went to Paris, France, as in oui Paris. And a couple months ago, and these were the One Piece packs that he found while he was over there, and I looked at them immediately and was like, yeah, that's no One Piece TCG set, so I have no idea what these are going to be, but I'm quite excited. It looks like they're Japanese. Maybe they're Chinese? I don't know. I don't speak either language, so we're just going to assume that they're Chinese or Japanese. We know that this one's Japanese. That's 100%. That's OPO 5. Good old card ass. That's what we like to see. I'm excited to see what is in these, to be honest. It looks like, you know, this definitely looks like Wather and Egghead because of the uniform they've got going on there. It would be kind of cool to get a Chopper or really just any uniques. That looks like it's Impale Down, right? That's like when Buggy's in Impale Down, so they're sort of around that era. And I don't quite know when this is. Maybe earlier on. I'm not sure, but it has the Tomy, whatever, the animation studio, the little mouse with the hat on it. I'll have to look it up afterwards. I can't remember what it is right now. But that suggests that it's probably like a CCG, so it might be very similar to those 2006 packs that we opened. But I think what we'll do is we'll do the illustration box first, and then we'll leave those loose packs to the end. So let's get into it. Well, let's get a closer look at these promo cards. Yeah! It does look like they're sealed, so we'll definitely, probably off camera, you know, after the video's done, I'm going to make sure that I, you know, with like a surgeon to the scalpel, I will make sure to, make sure there's no nicks or corners or bumps or, you know, whatever. But honestly, beautiful looking cards. Let's go ahead and get into a little bit more. Hey, whoa. I will say this artwork is beautifully drawn though, and just lots of cool detail. It looks like it's Peach Momoko is the artist, so shoot shout out to them. They nailed this one, that's for sure. Like, I really do enjoy the detail on the background and everything. So it does look like they're sealed. So like I said, I will make sure to get these cards out nice and safely. It doesn't look like they're too sort of... Sometimes they just make promo cards impossible to get into, and it doesn't look like these ones are too bad, so appreciate that for sure. So if we take a look on the bottom right of the card here, you can tell, it's kind of hard to tell with the camera, but there's quite a lot of texture that they've loaded up into the back of this card, and I think it would be easier to tell outside of its seal, but there's some other great details too. I think the middle of the card's great. Okay, so let's get started with the opening. I think we're going to do OPO 6 first. I think that's obviously my favorite set, so hopefully we can get some decent hits from it. I'm not expecting much. We've only got 4 packs, and I'm curious. I mean, it did say Bandai isn't responsible for the value of the cards inside the box, so for all I know, we could have 4 leader packs, but hopefully not. Let's run through it. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. There's only 4 packs, so we may as well get excited to the end here. We've got Denjiro, Vinsmoke. Ooh, so we have a rare, so it could be a chance. Ooh, just a double rare. Bit unlucky there, so Dr. Hogback at the end. Okay, pack number 2, OP06. Dude, this, I think this is still one of my favorite sets in the franchise so far, because of the Zoro in the background that we managed to pull. I'm not going to bother with pricing on these, like in terms of like rares or uncommons or anything like that. We're just going to go off if we get a big hit or not. I'm not too bothered about the pricing for this particular video, just because it's sort of a grab bag. We've got a Brook, and at the end, oh, we have a hit! An alternate art! Momonosuke, wow! We've actually never pulled this card before, so that's nice, and unique as well for the channel. I have seen it. Ironically, Ty Day pulled this in his box as well, and I remember him sending me a picture of it and being like, how much is it? It looks beautiful. So, it's about $10. I already know that. It's about $7 to $10. But still a really good card. A lot better than the regular SR, because we saw those all the time. I think they did such a good job with this one. There's so much going on in the background. They've got really nice textures in this card as well. As much as he was annoying in 1.0, not too bad. Okay, moving on to OP08. We've got two Legends packs now. This set definitely took a tumble in terms of value. Unfortunately has the least expensive manga in the set, but still some pretty cool artworks that are in this set too. You've got some choppers. I really like the King parallel. Like, you've got some good leader parallels in this set, so hopefully we can get something quite decent. Munch Mutation, the cats. We have a Wiper, and at the end, oh, we got something. A Silver's Rayleigh. Very nice. A secret rare. Actually quite expensive, to be honest, and justifiably so. I think this card, when we pulled it on release, I think, or not on release, but we definitely pulled this card before, and I think it was about a $20 card. I didn't really understand it, because, I mean, I know it's a secret rare, and I didn't know as much back then, but I think it was quite a cool artwork, and I now see it used quite a lot in a lot of red decks, so I think it's gone back up in value for those reasons. But I think it's beautiful. I think Rayleigh's severely underrated in the game, both the manga and this card. Okay, the last pack of the box. Let's see if we can. I mean, that was technically two out of the 3 we got a hit, so not too bad so far. Seems like the box is quite worth it, especially when you get those nice promos. We can start off with a Tristan, 20 Doctors, Bookin. Oh my god, I forgot about that one. Maria Onion Bear, Peckhams, Robson, Garachu. Oh, we got the Carrot, Leader Pack, Wapole, Electric Luna, just missing the T at the end there. Okay, moving on now to the single packs. We have 5 packs left. Looking forward to this. So let's start with OP08. Let's go ahead and get these out the way, and then we'll do the OP05 Japanese. Then we'll do those 3 random packs at the end. Would be kind of crazy if we... the only 2 Japanese packs for One Piece I've actually ever opened on the channel were 2 OP08 Japanese packs. So I think Matt got them for me last year. So I'm kind of... I don't know. I can't remember how that's going to go with the OP05 pack, but... Before we skip to that, let's go ahead and get this one done first. We've got Smoothie, Giovanni, Onion Bear, Chess, Opera, Duval, the Labrador. I forgot how much I hated this card. I did not like the look of it. Oh, we do have something. An S-Snake SR. Okay. It is a cool-looking card. Unfortunately, I know the value dropped like tremendously on this card. It wasn't that expensive in the first place, but I just don't think it's quite playable. But it does matchy with the Boa Hancock that we got. Technically, they're twinning. Just a younger version, of course. Spoilers, but you had time to catch up. Speaking of catching up on the anime, One Piece starts back up again this weekend. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm actually going over to Ty Day's place. We're going to do a little brunch on Sunday morning, because it technically airs 9 AM, I think, our time. So we're doing a bit of brunch and doing a watch party. The 2 Ties and I. It's gonna be exciting. I'm excited. I think it's 83 minutes. We're gonna have quite a lot to watch. So, looking forward to this. But let's move on to this pack, of course. The Japanese versions, that's definitely Monet. And we've got a Morley at the end. I forgot that with Japanese packs, you just get one hit. So a bit unlucky there, we just got the Morley rare, but still cool. Okay, moving on to the 3 random packs here at the end. I'm super excited for this. I'm really curious to see what we can get inside of here. So in terms of open order, when I picked these up, I did feel a weight difference. So one feels significantly thinner. That one's got some weight to it. That's a bit heavier. So that's about the same. That one's significantly lighter. So let's do this one first. Get that one out of the way. I think we've got 2 heavy packs at the end. So, like I say, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find the pricing on any of these. If I can't find the pricing, then I'll let you know in the edit. But, I don't know. Hopefully I can just try and find some on eBay. But, looking forward to seeing what we got in here. Ooh. Interesting. Oh my god. Yeah! Starting the pack off right with a Nami. Beautiful card. Straight to the Forbidden Binder. I have to keep mentioning it, but I mean, it's just a little matchy-matchy with the promo card. My god. Look, they've even got a little splatter on the bottom right there. They know. They knew what they were doing when they make this card, okay? That's all I'm saying. It's got an interesting, like, cracked hollow at the, on the back of these cards. Manboshi, that's one of the princes, I guess, with Shirahoshi and all that. One of the brothers. Oop, spoiled that. Speaking of the brothers, there's all 3 of them. Very interesting. So that's a CR, and at the end, I kind of already saw what it. I don't know about that one, Chief. That's not Charlotte Katakuri. That's Kuma. Oh, that's fun. It's a beautiful card. I just don't know what they're doing with the name there. Because that's definitely Kuma. I don't see Katakuri anywhere in that artwork. That is funny. It's actually beautiful, though. I like the texture on the back. This back artwork looks amazing. I actually really like what they've done with that. Can't read any of that, so I'm not sure what it's saying. I can read 689 centimeters, though. That's how tall he is. Why does it say Katakuri? So that was definitely Exhibit A of how the quality might be with with some of these. But otherwise, I mean, like I say, it's a great looking artwork. Like I actually really enjoy that. But I don't know what they're doing with the name there. Okay, let's try not to spoil this because we know that that last card is going to be the hit. So let's try and do a bit better of a job here. Is that Law? Trafalgar Law? In disguise. He's got the tash going on and the glasses. That's funny. I don't actually mind this cracked hollow. It's like a cracked hollow foil. That's what they would call it in Pokemon. It's got a very similar design. It almost looks like a sticker, though. They almost look a bit fake, but... Ooh, Boogie. Now, I'm not sure what is going on the top of that card. It's definitely quite damaged, but very, very cool looking Boogie there. That's obviously from the pack artwork that we saw at the beginning. Mr. 2 and Mr. 3. The GOAT, Mr. 2. Wow. We've not seen them in a minute as well on like modern day cards. We did see them quite a lot in those 2006 cards, but that's quite cool. I like that. I'll definitely be keeping that. I think I'm gonna keep all these for the collection. A Charlotte Oven at the end. Wow, that card looks beautiful. Actually, they did a much better job with. I think this color scheme looks a lot better with this hollow than the Kuma or Katakuri or whoever they think it is. But yeah, I like that quite a lot. Nice SR. Then we have something else at the end. I thought that might have been it. So this is definitely a big pack. What do we got? Oh, okay, an SSR Luffy. That is beautiful. What the hell? Okay, well that's making it to the binder. That's crazy cool. Definitely wasn't expecting an artwork like this. This is incredible, actually. Great color scheme. I do enjoy the sort of the gold text that they've got going on there. They've obviously like hollowed the water, everything. I mean, it looks nice, and I love the back of these cards, man. These backs look really nice. I think if they did something like that for the actual TCG, I think that would make it a bit cooler. I know they've got to have the, it's kind of like Pokemon. They've always got to have the Pokeball in the back, or like Yu-Gi-Oh, they've got to have, it's like they've got to have the same sort of designs on the back. But I think you could get a bit more creative with that and sort of have a customized back. Okay, we are down to the last pack of the video. Looking forward to seeing what we get in this one. This is it. So I hope you've enjoyed so far. These were a surprise. I didn't think that these were going to be as cool as they are. So looking forward to that. Looks like we've got the same sort of thing here. So we want to make sure we don't have a spoiler. I didn't really see the same backing as the other ones though. So I'm curious. Let's see what we get in there. What do you think that is? Is that Rebecca? That looks like a gladiator hat. What are we thinking? Place your bets. It's Luffy! Hey, look, that guy that commented, actually, it's Sabo. It may be in the TCG, but I told you there's Luffy in this. That is a Lucy. A Luffy! Very good, very good, very good. I actually will like that a lot. Definitely be keeping one of those. We've got, Isho, okay. The Blind Admiral. Cool looking card. I don't know about the color scheme there with the purple on blue. Oh my god, here we go. Look at them legs. We know those legs when we see them. Yeah! No, I mean, I don't even know if I'm allowed to show this. I might have to blur that. Jesus. My god. You might want to add it. Oh, well, hold. Let's go ahead and get through this. My bad, Nami. Well, I'll save you for later. We've got a Virgo SR at the end. Ooh, okay. I actually, wow, they've actually got some texture with that one. You see, like, the squares and shit, like, see that in the background? Yeah. Didn't expect Virgo to get his own SR. That's quite cool. He actually looks good there. He's kind of, he doesn't really get too much love in the actual TCG. We have a wanted, God Usopp wanted, dead or alive. Hey. We got our first wanted pull, boys. It might not be the original TCG. This may be worth nothing. But, my god, does it look good. I've seen a lot of fake cards when it comes to these, like, wanted cards. But this actually, unironically, looks quite good. They've definitely got, like, a sort of foil... Like a, I don't know what you would call it. But they've foiled the actual wanted poster. But they've definitely foiled the rest of the card as well. Ooh, that back looks nice, though. They've got the Usopp symbol there. I do like that as well. So I imagine there's a wanted poster for the whole crew, maybe? If they've got God Usopp. That would be a nice looking binder. That would be a nice looking page. So, Ty, I'm going to need you to go back to Paris just to get some more packs, please. Can we organize a trip? No, I'm sure these are probably quite easy to find online. Hopefully. I don't know. Like I say, if I can't find the actual pricing, then maybe not. But we'll see. Let's move on now. Let's do a little overview of what all we pulled today. So let's start with some of these random packs. So we obviously got this nice Luffy. You know, obviously should go with the Boa Hancock. The absolute Gyat of a Nami. Very nice. Well, let's show Mr. 2 and Mr. 3 first. I do like those. We've got the back-to-back Namis. Do like those. And the Onami. Beautiful promo card. We got the Oven, which I did actually like. I think out of all of them in those random packs, I think this had the best color scheme for its holo. Virgo is pretty cool as well. Like, I think this is a nice one too. It actually had a lot more texture on the back that you could see. We've got S Snake, which was from OP08, and then Rayleigh, which was a good hit. Like I said, that's like a $30 card, so that pretty much pays for the box and everything else. Momonosuke was nice. We got an alternate art. Hey, we always take an alternate art if you open 4 packs. Always take an alternate art, so that's very nice. Then we've got the Katakuri Kuma combo. Not sure what they were thinking there. Maybe it's a little mistranslation, but funny nonetheless. And then, of course, our wanted God Usopp. Very cool card. I'm actually really happy with this one. I'll definitely be keeping it. Again, not sure how much it's worth. Maybe, I'd say it's probably only like a $20 card, if that. And then SSR, Luffy. Beautiful design. Definitely keeping that one as well. Pleasantly surprised. Let's just use that. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed those last random packs. I had no idea what to expect, and I think they delivered. I think those were some awesome artworks. They'll definitely make it to the collection. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this grab bag. This was obviously episode 2. Well, a little bit shorter, like I say, than the first episode, but I do plan to do more of these in the future. You know, if we can't get dedicated set boxes, again, I'll kind of make it a grab bag and we'll kind of do a bit of everything. So I hope you like that idea. I hope you enjoyed this type of style of video. And that's going to do it for today. Like I say, thank you for watching. And I will see you in the next opening. Bye-bye.